You know, those thunderstorms have been rolling through each afternoon and evening, and you had reports of thunderstorms. Our producer, Tracy Ketchum, told me she was walking her dog, and all of a sudden she had hail coming as well. Today, there's still a small chance of isolated thunderstorms, about 5 to 15% likelihood. Best chance looks like it is targeting areas south of I-80, but it is in the forecast. Take a look at your temperatures. It's chilly out there this morning with the low 40s coming in for the valley, lower to the mid 30s coming in for the hills, and that does not include your feels like temperature. So let's add in that wind element. Feeling like 22 in Grass Valley, 27 in Placerville, and it's feeling essentially at freezing for Sacramento, Stockton, and Fairfield. That is a cold Friday. Well, we know it is cold because we got snow as low as 1,500 feet. That's going to be in the forecast for most of the morning before snow levels begin to rise later on this afternoon. Take a look at your wind gusts. 44 in Sacramento, 38 in Stockton, 39 in Marysville. Some of the strongest winds aren't slated to come in until early afternoon. This is 8:30. You got winds around 35 miles per hour in Sacramento. This is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Look at this, 47, 45, 38. So strong winds are still in the forecast, especially through the early afternoon. And that's going to be with the passage of that frontal boundary. And then once it kind of moves through the area, things should calm down afterwards. Wind advisory is in effect. That's going to be until 5 o'clock in the evening. Winds out of the south gusting up to 45 with the strongest winds again for the early afternoon. Here's our winter storm warning. That's for areas above 2,000 feet in elevation. Total snow 6 to 15 inches. Winds gusting up to 40 miles per hour. So there's quite a bit of low snow out there for a number of communities. Now take a look at your futurecast. So for the morning, we got rainfall. Anytime you see yellow, you get a pocket of some moderate to heavy rainfall. Pink is our line, our rain and snow line. Green is rain, pink is mixed, and blue is genuine snowfall. Auburn right on the cusp of that. By the time you get to 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you could be looking at a few thunderstorms coming in. Now you got rain and snow moving into Forest Hill, rain and snow in Placerville, rain and snow in Pollock Pines. So today is a mess, right? Before all of this kind of moves out, 6 o'clock in the evening, we still got snow in the Sierra, and we'll see most of those showers starting to fall apart. By the time you get to Saturday, most of the system has moved out, and that's going to set us up for a fairly decent weekend. Take a look at your I-80 snow forecast. I didn't mean to move that fast. Okay, take a look at your I-80 snow forecast. Up to 1 inch coming in for Auburn, 1 to 3 inches in Colfax, 2 to 5 in Gold Run, 6 to 12 in Blue Canyon, and then I get to Soda Springs, and that's my bullseye, 12 to 24 inches of snowfall. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, this has been a lot of rain, this has been a lot of snow, how much more is on the way? Let's take a look at your long-range weather models. This is today. This is a system we have today, essentially from Washington all the way down just outside of Southern California. That system moves out, and we have one that comes in Saturday, but it skirts just a little to the north. So we've got clouds associated with it, but not expecting rainfall. Then we get to Sunday and Monday. Here's another system. This comes in for St. Patrick's Day, and it might be with us throughout much of the day. Then our next wave comes in on Thursday. Look at what happens after that. A ridge builds in, all of a sudden that pushes the storm track a little more to the north. So we're just going to clip some of those storm systems. And your precipitation outlook from the Climate Prediction Center is mimicking that. Rain and snow start to push a little farther to the northwest, and this is a classic La Nina pattern. So we should start to get a little bit of a break by the time we get to the middle of next week into the following week. In the meantime, it's still winter. So we still got rain and snow in the forecast today. Mostly to partly cloudy conditions Saturday and Sunday. More rain with possible thunderstorms on Monday. Once we get past Thursday, things should let up a bit. Crossing fingers.